What's going on,
Yo,
everybody?
Oh,
what's up, guys?
Another beautiful Saturday morning on the heels of a week 11 that is action-packed. Thank you for watching. Please help out and subscribe or up top wherever your subscribe button might be. Please like and subscribe, and let's make some money this weekend. We went 3-0 last week in best bets, and we are expecting another 3-0 this week. So, well,
and
guys,
if you watch this
Yep.
episode, we're having some technical difficulties. There's been storming all over the country. I wonder how this will affect tomorrow's games. I'm sick. Our setups aren't great, but we're gonna give you all the info
quality.
you need to win some money tomorrow and to enjoy your games, your fantasy matchups, your survivors, whatever you got going. But
Gavon's football doesn't stop. Technical issues, sore throats, no matter what, we're
we
here.
don't stop.
The show
Yep,
goes on.
We
The
don't
show goes
stop.
on, baby.
that's right.
Well, tomorrow we get our last taste of international football, I believe.
Thank
I
goodness.
I feel
Oh,
like they
thank
say
God.
that every week. I feel like they've said that at least 3 times this year. Um, that being said, the grand finale is like the worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. No offense, guy.
There's no
But
offense taken.
there's
No offense
there's
at all.
nothing that I want to watch less than the Commanders and Dolphins tomorrow morning.
Skip,
Grant, yes.
will you be up for that game watching?
What time is it? What time is the game?
Because I'll
9:30
be
a.m.
up.
I'll
I'll
probably be
still
up.
be up. I don't stop. We don't stop. Dolphins coming off a huge win. Commanders haven't won in maybe 2 years. Um, that's a terrible game.
Yeah,
Unless
really
you have
bad game.
Devon Achan, the game stinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
HN's the only viable piece out there for both teams. Bill, what a fall from grace.
You
Ja'Cory
called it.
Crosby
Chris
Barrett.
Rodriguez is better.
Chris Rodriguez is better.
Yeah,
The other kid is better as well.
yeah, agreed.
McNichols.
McNichols.
yeah. It's definitely a bad game. Of course, I'll be watching, but whatever happens, happens. Obviously, no high expectations at all, but it's always nice to see a win for your own team. But yep, 9:30 in the morning. So I get the my favorite team's game out of the way early. Then I get to enjoy the rest of the games in the Sunday.
Well, the Commanders sold like every parlay I had last week
No.
for like the fourth time this season. I do like them a little in this game. I'm also looking every time I give input on an international game, I'm wrong. So keep that in mind. That over under is very high. So I kind of like the Commanders in the over.
Yeah, I kind of think like a lot of people are going to be betting the Dolphins on this one because
Yeah.
they beat the Bills. So I think Washington could come through, but they're just so banged up. I just don't see it. I just don't know how it's even possible at this point to win a game. So we'll see.
Yeah, they might lean on Zach Ertz heavily tomorrow. Just Marcus Mariota just dinking and dunking over the middle, just trying to gain
Yeah.
some sort of momentum because I mean,
Yeah.
you got Fat Debo is what's his name playing Terry McLaurin.
Nope.
What a bum! What
Yeah.
a bum! You hold out for all this money, you get the money, and then now you got the most minor of injuries. And it's tale as old as time. Wide receivers getting paid and wide receivers not playing. So
Drama.
yeah,
Yeah.
drama between them and
Drama.
cornerbacks. They're just such
Drama
little
queens. Yep.
drama queens.
Um, yeah, enough with that horrific game. One thing I wanted to talk about, two things actually, real quick, Giants guy. Um, we finally get Jameis Winston.
Yes,
That's
finally,
that's
some
great.
sort of entertainment. Yes,
Yeah,
because
that's great.
Russell Wilson, you know what? I always say to myself, God, Justin Fields is like the worst quarterback in the league. And then Russell Wilson
Yeah.
goes under center, and I'm like, whoa, Russell Wilson is definitely the worst quarterback in the league. At least Justin Fields can extend plays. He uses his legs. Russell Wilson sucks.
No, Justin Fields sucks.
Justin Fields
Just
sucks as a
yeah.
quarterback, but at least he can give you more than what Russell Wilson can give you. Russell
Now,
Wilson
Russell
just gives
Wilson
you
now.
yes,
Yeah,
Russell
yeah.
Wilson now.
But
Yes, I'm
Justin
talking
Fields
today.
never.
No,
Yeah,
yes,
Justin
correct.
Fields.
Justin Fields
He is.
never.
The fact that Jets didn't know that and we're like, let's get Justin Fields in here. How do you call yourself a football executive and sign on board to bring Justin Fields in to a halfway decent team that completely ruined their season?
They gave him
But
40 million. They gave him 20 million a year, which is
insane. It's
At
insane.
least,
outrageous.
at least now we know the whole story with Justin Fields. This is his last shot of actually trying to be a real quarterback, a starter. He's definitely a backup guy and probably bounce around after this, but this is his last spot.
Yeah, he's
But
done. He's terrible.
you
Yeah,
guys
he's
were saying
cooked. Him and
about
Kyler Murray cooked.
yeah, Jameis Winston. It might be some fireworks in that game tomorrow because Jameis likes to wing the ball and
Yeah.
might not
Oh,
be able to
Jameis
do
is going to throw
it.
for
It might
500
be an
yards and
exciting
five
game.
interceptions.
Yeah, it might be one of those wild Jameis games.
Yeah, I'm pumped. And you know what? It's going to be entertaining. At this point in the season's over. We just have to hope for a good spot in the draft. And you know what? Let the fans enjoy some sort of product on the field. You got rid of the ball. Great. Kafka's now the coach, and we'll see what he can draw up for Jameis. You just throw the ball. It doesn't matter who's down the field. Just throw the damn ball.
And what about the Packers? They're actually, I think, the one of the most desperate teams of the weekend. They need a
Oh
win.
yeah,
They're
yes.
horrible on
They
Monday night.
have to. They have to
They
beat
need
up
to
on the
come through.
Giants.
I mean, if they would ever lose this game, shame on them. They need this one versus a team they're better than. They need to come through.
Relax. They're going to beat the Giants. The
Yeah.
reason why I wanted to talk about the Giants real quick is not only Jameis, yeah, great. Have you guys seen Cam Scatterbo streaming?
Oh, it's funny as hell.
Oh, it's
No.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's electric.
he's the best.
Yeah, we need to
Cam
get him
Scat
on. We need to get him on Gavones just to have a chat.
that'd be great. Cam Scatterbo is how can you not love him?
Right.
How can yeah, he's enjoyable, he's funny,
I
he's
wasn't expecting
nerdy.
his voice to sound like that. When he started speaking, I was like, "Oh, that's what you sound like."
Oh, is that the first time you heard him?
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard him
Oh
speak.
yeah. He's really entertaining. Yeah, if you're a Giants fan, which Skip is, uh, and I have roots, but you have to love that.
Listen, you have to love what you see from the young core of the Giants. You have Malik Neighbors, Cam Scattergood,
Yeah.
Jackson Dart. Next year in the draft, hopefully they get some sort of other wide receiver help there because Wan'Dale Robinson is a wide receiver three at best. Slayton is trash. Gotta go. And you get a young kid from who maybe Ohio State, one of those Ohio State wide receivers, and you just dominate the league.
Well, Smith can't come out, but yeah, they have Carnell Tate
To have the
that
other
can.
kid, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see as time goes on. They have a bright core, for sure, but they need some work everywhere they can. But they look pretty dang good. Is Theo Johnson young?
Yes, he's a rookie from last year.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like him.
Yes, I like him as well. So, young core looking good. They just need a couple more, weapons on offense, and they should be rocking and rolling. Defense is good. Their secondary is a little shoddy, but that can also be worked out as well.
What did you what did you guys think about real quick, let's just get this out of the way before we dive into some of the better games today.
Yeah.
Uh any thoughts on going back to Justin Fields, that beat down they received from Drake MVP May and the Patriots?
No,
No,
zero.
no, that's what I expected, and
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like to
Patriots.
talk ill about the dead. I don't like to talk badly about the dead, so I'm just not going to keep beating that horse.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, sure. Yeah. Uh yeah, there's a lot of good games tomorrow I'm looking at. We're only talking about the duds, but a game we posted a video about, a team we posted a video about, um, they're sort of in a must win, but not really. But yes, the Bills. The Bills
Yeah,
are
I
hosting
mean,
the Buccaneers tomorrow.
two, six,
That's
and three teams.
both coming off not well, the Bills are coming off a devastating loss. The Buccaneers lost to a very good Patriots team. They have control of that division. They're kind of like the Colts, same thing, except the Colts won, but the Buccaneers control their division. The Colts control their division.
Yep.
Let's face facts. But the Bills, they're already they already have a loss to the Patriots. Um, They're not looking great. Can they beat the Buccaneers tomorrow?
Yeah, they could. I bet. I
Sure.
mean, like we said during the week, we're off the Bills for anything for real. But in the regular season, they're still a strong regular season team. I think they win tomorrow, and I think I wonder what the temperature is going to be there because we have a Florida team going to northern New York. If it's a little cold,
Yeah, yeah,
I
Little
definitely
cold. It's freezing.
like.
yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
I'm seeing
Uh,
39 degrees
It's
tomorrow in
freezing.
Buffalo.
so
That's
I
a good
definitely think
point.
the weather comes into play a little bit, and I definitely give the edge to Buffalo to win the game tomorrow.
I agree. I
Yeah.
uh
You
I
like,
disagree with the I don't like Skip said, I don't want to talk ill of the dead.
Hmm.
The Bills are you're calling them a good regular season team, and they are. They have been in the past.
playoffs.
But
That's all.
I think their time is done. Like we discussed in the video, I really think their time is done. And we had some for the Buccaneers. They've been injured. We had some good news. Bucky was seen at practice, but he's not playing again. Yada yada yada. The Buccaneers. It's not. It's funny because for weeks and weeks it's been like, okay, this isn't a must win. This is a must win. They keep getting these passes. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. They lose tomorrow, so be it. But I do like the Bills in the cold for sure. And I think that 5.5 point spread is probably that high because of the weather, like you had mentioned that. But
Yeah.
I think the Bills handle business, get themselves back on track. But at best, they're going to be a wild card. We know they're not going to win the division this year. We've said that a bunch.
I think the Bills are sort of taking the road of the Bengals of later years. Like they were this electric team on the field, and now they're starting to slowly dwindle. And the only hope that they have is behind center at quarterback. You know, Joe
Yeah, they
Burrow
have.
and Josh Allen. It relies like completely on them. Their entire season
Well, at
relies
least
on
the
them.
Bengals always had a star wide receiver. The Bills have
Right.
not. They
They
had
no.
Diggs. They
Yeah.
did have
They
Diggs, and he
right.
was good for a while until he wasn't. They haven't done anything to replace him.
No, they've done nothing to replace him, and they're just banking on Khalil Shakir and Keon Coleman and whoever else is there, Dawson Knox and Dalton
Yeah,
Kincaid.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just not a recipe for success, and I see them starting to slack a little bit in that area.
Yeah,
So,
Skip. Yeah, Skip. I really like that. The Bills now are reminding me a lot of Joe Burrow and the Bengals of a few years ago.
right.
Everything kind of deteriorated away, but you still have the quarterback, and everyone still gives them that higher juice because of the quarterback. But football is a game, a complete game. So one player doesn't do it. That's
Yeah,
what I think the Bills are facing at now. That's what the Bengals are still facing with, even though they have obviously Jamar Chase, but it's still even two players. It's a
yeah,
team game.
yeah. They were like Derek Zoolander, but you know, Hansel is walking his ass in now, so it's gonna be it's gonna be difficult for them to reclaim their dominance.
We have two good divisional games. One in the AFC, one in the NFC. They may not look great on paper, but we know one was like the game of the year, Bengals at Steelers, and then the other one is Bears at Vikings. Listen, the Bears have a legitimate shot to make the playoffs. Not only make the playoffs, they can win their division.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I've had this thought earlier in the week, and I just haven't had time to articulate it. But uh, I gotta give props to where it's due, and shout out to Caleb Williams for pulling it back together. You know, of the two quarterbacks that you know were not exactly the brightest spot in Daniel Jones and Caleb Williams kind of stunk it up the season before. I'm super impressed by both, but I'm more so impressed with Caleb Williams coming around than I am with Daniel Jones showing up as much as he is. You know, it's impressive to see that he's thrown less interceptions and just about as many touchdowns, and he's leading his team to victories. You know, he has how many rushing touchdowns? Three rushing touchdowns for
He's
Caleb
having a great
Williams.
year. He's
Yeah,
having a
he's having a
great
great
year.
year.
I thought
They're
you were
both
going to give
having
me
great
a
years.
shout out.
They're both having great years, but I'm finding myself more impressed with Caleb Williams turning it around with a new coach and a new system than I am with Daniel Jones with a new coach and a new system.
Well, I thought number one, I thought you were giving me a shout out because I was on the Bears before the season.
Yes, you
That's number
were.
one.
So shout out
Number
Dave for being on the Bears before the
number
season.
two, I think Ben Johnson has had a huge influence on Caleb, but
Sure.
he's come a long way, a long way. In fact, to be the number one overall pick where he is now, I think it's starting to like kind of like, okay, fair. It doesn't help that Drake May was in the draft class and Drake May's the league MVP.
Cream of the crop, yeah.
But Caleb Williams has changed this Bears team. They look great. Uh the Vikings on the ropes, on the ropes. They're done. The Vikings, JJ McCarthy. All right, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. But I think the Bears, I think the Bears win
Handle
tomorrow.
business.
Why are they underdogs though?
Yeah, they're plus 2.5 tomorrow.
Mm,
Yeah, that makes me not like it
Yeah,
that
mm.
much.
yeah. I like the Vikings in this game actually.
Whoa.
I don't think the line really makes much sense. I would think that the the Bears would be the favorite, but the Vikings are actually favored. So I actually like the
Yeah.
Vikings in this one as a home dog. And going back to Caleb Williams, yeah, I agree too. I'm definitely impressed by him, and I think Ben Johnson has a lot to do with his success. He's starting to slowly buy into the way Ben Johnson wants to play offense, and the Bears kind of got it going. I mean, if they got it, they got the head coach, Caleb, and Roma Dunze is a stud.
Super
So
stud.
yeah, they got a nice little trio there for the
DJ Moore
future.
sucks.
The
Yeah,
running game
he's
is
gonna work
great.
his way out. Yeah, they're working their way off of DJ Moore,
Yeah,
but
I think they're gonna get that kid
that's
Luther Burden more involved.
exactly. I just think he'll probably be on a new team next year, DJ Moore, and they're just not really using him that much.
No, not at
I don't
all.
know if his like skills really diminished that much. I just think they just don't want to use him. They want younger guys and forcing them off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta like Minnesota here. Just
Yeah.
from when we were talking without looking at much at the game beforehand, just how we were talking, high on the Bears, high on the Bears, high on the Bears. Wait, why is Minnesota favored by like 2.5, 3 points? All the money's gonna be on Chicago. I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna come back to sorry, I'm sick. But yeah, their futures looks bright. It does. The other one, game of the year, Bengals Steelers a few weeks ago. Bengals I don't know. I don't, they're not a good football team. I think the Steelers get this done coming off that loss.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think there's much to
I
discuss
think
here.
Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
throws all over him.
Yeah, in this game, I got my best bet, DK Metcalf over 52 and a half receiving yards. The Bengals defense is horrible, and they're actually 30th against the pass. The over under is 49 and a half, so they're expecting a good amount of scoring. Steelers need the win. The Ravens are climbing up on them. I think they get the win. I like DK Metcalf for the over of
That is
52 and a half
criminally
receiving
low.
yards.
That
Yeah,
is
criminally
criminally
low.
low.
Yeah.
Why? Who else is? I wish I could. Let me look at that. Yeah, go ahead. Continue though. That's a good point about the high over under.
Yeah,
Last time they played, there was like what, 70 points?
that was that wild Thursday night game. So the Steelers are
Yeah.
looking for revenge too.
Yeah.
They're not going to
I
lose to the Bengals two times in one year. I mean, that's it's not going to happen. I love the Steelers tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
agree. I definitely
I
like the Steelers.
It's a Gavon's consensus. We all love the Steelers tomorrow.
Be careful with the Gavlone's consensus.
What are you
Nah,
talking about? They're 3-0 last week.
Oh,
yeah,
the
right.
best bet. Oh, I thought you meant the Steelers.
Now we're talking about the Steelers too.
Uh, But those are two good divisional games. And then uh my best bet, because I don't want to take there's a couple I want to talk about this game and my best bet's in it. There's a couple of games that I'm very interested in regards to the best bet, but and one of them is the Steelers. One of them is the Jaguars. But I don't feel like taking a bad team tomorrow. So the game I want to discuss, it's going to be well, SoFi has a cover, but it's going to be rainy. Um, Seahawks Rams.
Seahawks Rams.
That is a great, great, great. Who would have thought these two teams would be 7-2, week 11 in the season?
Yep.
Yeah,
Not
so
me.
definitely one of the games of the day.
Not me. We were ready to write off Matthew Stafford on his back injury
Yeah,
come in
yeah,
August.
yeah, yeah,
We were ready to ship him.
We're so wrong.
yeah. We were so wrong about that one.
But sometimes
Um,
we're so right.
yes, of course. Everyone who watches this, you have great opinions and you have dud opinions, just like us. We all do. No one's perfect. Um,
Is Drake May
Seahawks, right?
perfect?
Yeah, Drake May. I was just yeah, Drake May might be perfect. Um, my best bet is going to be the Rams. I think
Rams?
too many people are giving the Seahawks. This game might get up to 4 points. Okay, too many people are on the Seahawks here. I think they're overhyping the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are a good football team. I don't think they're a great football team. I think the Rams are the best football team in this division. The Seahawks are playing maybe the best ball in the division, but overall, I don't think if you shut down one player on their offense, if you shut down Jackson Smith, they're not doing anything. The
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
Rams have Puka, they have Devontae
Devontae.
Adams,
Yeah.
they have Puka, um, they have Matthew Stafford, who's a better
They have
quarterback than
Kyron Williams.
yeah. Blake Corum's a good running back, but the Seahawks have a good run game too.
Yes, they have two-headed
Uh,
monster.
yeah.
I do like the Rams a lot more, and they're going to be my best bet. I feel like taking a good team tomorrow.
All right.
I like the pick. I see where you're coming from 100% too. With the Seahawks, if you I mean, it's hard to shut down Jackson Smith, but if you could contain him, they don't have much besides him. And the Rams are just loaded on offense, and they got one of the best offensive coaches in the game. And he will always move the ball, and I trust Stafford more than Sam Darnold too. I love the Rams tomorrow too, Dave.
Fair enough. That might be the game of the day, honestly.
There's still
Oh, there's a
more.
few. Wow. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah. Look at the later games.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 4 o'clock.
Yeah, my Chiefs versus your Broncos. What a
Oh
game.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They're gonna
This
slap the shit out of the Broncos tomorrow.
so let me tell you this about the Chiefs though, okay?
Okay.
This is a bigger game for the Chiefs than it is for the Broncos.
Sure.
If the Chiefs lose this game,
It's tough sledding.
it's tough sliding the rest of the way.
Yeah. Then you go to 5-5.
And the Broncos go to 9-2 with that win over them.
Yep.
Um, Chiefs, they both these teams though have a lot to prove. Everyone's low on the Broncos offense. The Chiefs, like we said, they're 5-4. They can't keep falling down the divisional ladder. 5-5 does not look like a contender.
No.
I don't. This is a game where I'm putting my feet up and I'm laying back. I'm watching it, not touching either side, enjoying it.
Yeah, likewise. But I'm going to take the Chiefs on this one, as you can imagine. I'm sure you guessed. I'm sure you could have
Yeah.
guessed, but I'm taking the Chiefs to win this one.
Yeah, I actually like the Chiefs too. I like them in this one because they're going into this game more desperate. They really need this one, just like Dave said. If they lose this one, they're 5-5.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to contend back for the division at this
Well,
point?
forget about the division. Forget
Yeah.
about the division.
So
But
exactly. So that's why I think the Chiefs are desperate, and I think they pull it out somehow.
the odds makers are with the Chiefs, but ah,
Heavy on the Chiefs too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
well,
Minus
you're given
minus
yeah
200
3.5
on the road.
On the road to
Mile High.
one of the best teams in football.
Uh, One other thing about this one, I think this is a big one for Bo Nix because he's been getting a lot of negative criticism his way, and
Yeah.
I think he has to show up. I think he has to show up and play good to
Spags is going to be
get
throwing
everyone
all
else.
sorts of yeah.
Yeah.
Spags is going to be throwing all sorts of funky
Yeah.
blitzes at him all day.
Yeah.
So the weather's going to be very nice there. Who do you think that favors?
Either. I don't think
I don't think the weather matters so much in this. You have a team that's been to the Super Bowl 100 times. It doesn't matter what you put in their way.
I think it's better for the Broncos only because Patrick Mahomes, um, they have no chance in the snow, even though they play in Mile High. Patrick Mahomes is good in the snow.
Yeah,
Um,
Patrick
well, in the
Mahomes is good.
cold,
Period.
yeah, good period. It's an exciting one.
Yeah,
Exciting one.
But
Ah,
no one dials up the blitzes like Spags.
right.
It's only he dials them up. Everyone else calls them, but Spags dials them.
Yeah.
but Bo Nix can certainly get out of can run around, get out of
Yeah,
blitzes. Bo
yeah.
Nix is yeah.
He's
I hope he does well tomorrow. I do. But excited to watch. Don't have a say. Don't have a pick. Um, the Sunday night game, another one.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
Yeah.
I like the Lions in this one. I don't know about you guys, but the Eagles are just such a weird team this
Yeah,
year.
it's tough, and there's a lot of toxicity happening in that locker room right now. AJ Brown wants to beat up the
Yeah,
offensive coordinator. It's I don't know what's happening over there. So
yeah,
Hold on.
that was the same
Guys,
thing.
the Eagles are not a weird team. The Eagles are a good team. This is a
yeah,
good football team. They don't we've said it before. You've made the analogy to this is like having a Lamborghini in your garage and not using it. It's kind of like all the Eagles offense. They don't even need to play elite offense. And look what they're doing on defense. They held the Packers to 7 points. Like they didn't
Yeah,
score much,
yeah.
sure. Packers have a good defense. Eagles have a good defense. The Eagles, when they want it, they turn it on. Jalen Hurts is having a very good year. Like,
Yeah, but the Eagles' offense I saw was ranked like 22nd, I believe,
they're
and
just
in what
getting it done.
points?
just 22nd yards in the league.
Oh, it
And
could be.
I just also feel like sometimes you have it, like we're like, oh yeah, they have it. They have the Lamborghini in the driveway. Yeah, okay, you have it. But sometimes when you go and dig down for it and get the keys to start the Lamborghini, the battery is dead. And I think the Eagles are playing with fire by not playing good on offense all year.
Yeah, and I think the Lions can throw enough at the Eagles to disrupt their game plan. I'm leaning with you on the Lions guy, maybe
Yeah.
mainly because I despise everything Philadelphia, but I don't know what's happening there. It could go either. It honestly can go either way. Two really good teams. But I just, a lot of you get a lot of nonsense in the news coming from the locker room, and it kind of sours the taste in your mouth towards the Eagles.
The other another thing about that, the Eagles' best offensive game all year, AJ Brown didn't play in. How's
Right.
that happen? That
They should have traded him. I don't know why they didn't, but
yeah, he's gone this
Listen,
offseason.
AJ Brown can cry all he wants. A younger Devontae Smith is taking over the reins, and he's a good wide receiver.
Yeah,
Like AJ Brown, take a step back. You're first place. You're terrible. Jalen Hurts has 21 total touchdowns and one interception.
wow.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's not really throwing crazy amounts of yards.
He doesn't have to.
Right.
This team is they're 7-2, first in their division. They are a good football team.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're a very
no
good
one's
football
not
team.
saying they're good, but well, and you know what? They got time to improve on the offense. That you want to be playing your best football in the playoffs. We're still a little past midseason. Maybe they do start playing better on offense,
I like
but
the Eagles
I
tomorrow.
don't like the way it's going with the Eagles offense. I think they should be playing better at this point.
Yeah. Yep. I think they're holding the reins on Saquon, and there's not a lot of diversity in the offense, and
They're
they're just
seven
kind of
and
skating
two. They
by.
should be holding the reins. They don't want to get him hurt. They're
Well, they
winning
only
football games.
ran him into the ground last season, but
Yeah.
yeah,
They
I
won a
agree.
Super Bowl.
Sure.
Maybe they are holding them back, and then in the playoffs they go nuts. I mean, that's
Yes.
still very much a possibility.
But
We're
yeah.
just seeing, we're just talking about what we're seeing through what 10 games of them so far.
I'm seeing a great football team. I'm seeing the best team in the league right now. I like the I
I know
love the Eagles tomorrow.
you're not scared that their offense is really like not doing that great.
No.
Yeah,
And I agree with Skip. I don't like anything the Eagles stand for. I don't like
Nope.
them.
I hate Nick Sirianni.
Nick Sirianni is the worst. The
Worst.
worst. But
But anyway, there's some more other games that we can get to here. Get off the Eagles. Stop blowing them. What else do we have here? Another division game, 49ers at Cardinals. Does Jacoby Brissett bring it in for the Cardinals tomorrow?
Nah, I like
No.
the 49ers.
Is Brock Purdy back? Purdy
Yeah,
and yeah.
Oh, he's playing?
And
yeah,
Ricky Pearsall? Yeah,
yeah.
both of them are playing.
Wow.
49ers are getting back to full strength. But is Purdy really an upgrade over Mac Jones at this point? Because Mac Jones really played well this year.
Yeah, we'll see. I like Purdy's ability to extend plays and
Yeah.
read more than the first option, but that should be interesting. I think I like the 49ers here.
I like the Cardinals.
Very
That
good.
spread's a little off, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe a couple points. Maybe like
Yeah,
49ers
right.
should be 5.5.
Yeah, exactly.
A game that I'm looking at, because like looking on paper, it's actually a good game. 7-3 and 5-4. Chargers at Jaguars.
Yeah, this is where my best bet comes in.
Oh,
Yeah,
excited. The
yeah.
Chargers have looked really good. They have no line. They might call Justin Hubler to get him on the line. I like the Jaguars here.
Wow, to win outright?
Yeah, to win outright.
Wow, Jaguars at home.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, my best bet of the day is going. I'm going back to my roots. I'm going back to the tight end. I'm going Orande Gradson. I'm going 5 receptions. The Jaguars this year have the worst defense against the tight end. They're giving up about 50 yards a game per to the tight end position. They're lacking a free safety, so that's where I'm going, and that's where I'm staying.
That's the worst. Only 50 yards given up, and they're the worst against the tight end.
Tight end, yeah.
Wow. That
Yep.
he's good.
Oh
Gatson
yeah.
Gatson was good out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Uh
I love the thinking behind that one, Skip.
Yeah, and the Jaguars are susceptible to like quick passing plays.
Uh,
So,
do you remember Orlando Gadsden? His father played in the 90s with Dan Marino.
oh, did he? No, I don't remember that.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't, but I was like, I saw that name across the screen. I was like, what? And then the Thursday night game a few weeks ago, they mentioned that. I was like, wow, I remember him playing with Dan Marino. But
That's a good game.
Yeah, that is a
I
good game.
yeah, I agree. I agree with Dave. I like the Jaguars too. Chargers going cross country.
Yeah, and that spread does not make sense. The Chargers are very hot right now. And yeah. I don't know. And then it's gonna be a great Sunday. There's a lot of good games we spoke about. I'm excited to eat some soup and just chill and
Yeah.
watch our best bets,
Yeah, you
watch
need
our
to drink a lot of
games.
fluids.
Yeah, I have been. It's been all week.
Yeah.
But we're still playing tomorrow, you know. I'm probable. Actually, there is no more probable. Um, but yeah, I'll be watching the games. I'm excited. I'll be watching the Eagles smoke the Lions
Yeah, and
and the Broncos.
and the Broncos are going to lose to the Chiefs, but we
Broncos,
we should do a friendly
Eagles.
wager.
Oh, I'm I want the points.
Yeah, we'll talk about this offline
Okay,
There you
sounds
go.
good.
and we'll
And
update it.
we'll see you for the recap in a few days. Good luck, everyone.
All
Yep.
Thank you
right,
for
guys.
watching.
Gavone's out.
Gavon's out,
Bye-bye.
baby.